kids, I'm Annie, and in today's session we are going to be looking at the humble pigeon, one of the UK's most common birds, and we are going to be using paper crafts to explore and learn about them.
For this activity you will need an A4 size piece of paper. There's also a pigeon print-off available on the website that you can have a look for and print off. Or if you're drawing them yourself, use some paper or something thicker, perhaps thin card. Raid your paper and recycling bin, see what you've got. You're also going to need a pencil, some scissors, glue, that could be a stick or PVA, some felt tips, colouring pencils, or basically something to add some colour with. And you may find a ruler helpful. To begin, carefully fold some A4 sized paper in half to A5 size to make your first fold. Then carefully fold approximately 1/3 of that up from the bottom. First fold should then be either to the left hand side or the right hand side. In here I've got my first fold on the right hand side as I start to draw. You're going to begin with the pigeon breast and beak as they need to meet onto that first fold. And don't worry if it's not perfect. You can check out the RSPB website for some very good pigeons there. You could also look outside or try taking photos that you can work from for inspiration. But perhaps if it's more suitable, there's always the print off. But don't be afraid to have a go. When you reach the tail, finish off towards the edge of the paper by adding a short tab end. Finally come the legs and talons. Then you can draw an angled ground from the first fold all the way running back at a slight angle to where the tab would meet. And now is the time to mark on any extra details. Once you're happy with your pigeon, you can mark out the background in preparation to cut it away. Cut out the background with scissors, leaving the fold side and areas until last. Take care when you're cutting along the fold. You must make sure that the breast and the beak stay attached to the fold. For the bottom third, you need to fold the outer corners over twice and then unfold them. Using your scissors, cut away the two outer triangles and then open it out and take one of the triangles on one side only and cut that away too. This leaves you with an asymmetrical base. Now is the time for you to draw details onto the other pigeon. And once you're happy with your basic lines in place, you can start to add colour. Make sure that your surface is suitable for working on. You may need to place something underneath, just to make sure that the markers or your media don't go through. Consider what media you are using for your child. Some are easier to work with than others. Colouring pencils are fabulous, but they do take more time. A younger child may lose interest. I find that bold felt tips or block paints are good for younger ones. But clearly it's entirely up to you, and also likely to be based upon what you have to hand. Then really it's a case of copying colours and patterns from the images that you are working from. Mine is a wood pigeon. Let them colour until they're happy with it. And you can give pointers as and when and if required, until they are finished. Then turn your pigeons over and refold that base fold so that they fold in the same direction. Then flatten it out and turn it over. Place some glue, a thin layer, on the extra triangle And then fold over your base by overlapping onto each other and press down to make sure that the glue sticks. Fold the tabs and glue those ends together as well. These can obviously be coloured once the glue is dry, the base as well. And there we have it, the humble pigeon. Bye from Weeby Kids!